live right here from Nkonya in the very powerful Oti region. When you hear the name Oti, tells you a garden that you can trust, waters, air, waves, and all of that, rivers and stream, all kinds of things. Now, this is what led to our broadcast right now, as we are able to what get to the next stage of our intelligence covering or MMSC intelligence. Now we are here actually for the need to cover our what intelligence or the things that we actually have as an activity of practical life that you need, how to create, how to invent, and actually need it. And you need the ideas to also be able to have something accomplished or to just have that power to do what to complete something like that. It's a whole lifestyle and you must lead it. Let the spirit lead and you follow it as well. Now here is it. We are of the greatest, and why are we here? We're actually here to gather. So we are in the bush, we are in the jungle. We have to say this is at the jungle. Where is jungle? Wherever we can find fiber or fiber plants or things that actually have covering or nature of covering at the same time having the length should have land state or whatever you can get as much as it can hold the abundance of probably dust or soil when it's over. So this is going to serve as a firmament between the first intelligence over there, which is the complete state of the wood or structure, and this will be what will also separate the sand or the soil from what draining into the very intelligence. Here, let's take a cool look at it. We are having a discussion with it first. Like this is what we're saying. So the fibers are going to be what used in covering what is right on the screen. Yeah, so that the fibers or the plants will serve as what? It will serve actually as a firmament or something that as a mediator that separate the fire activities and all the system that involve the heat and burning and all that it will be within. And the very plants or the fiber plants will separate the soil, which will be another stage afterward, covering the very first stage that we have carried our wood structure or wood intelligence, which actually prepared our animals or the great grounds on the military grounds or the commandos ground for a great name as Sylvester. Thank you for watching and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that, especially Mission and Ministry led Sylvester or Mission Ministry Sylvester, our channel on YouTube as we are broadcasting and re-premiering all of that. Now this is it. Thank you. Now let's go straight to our main focus. Here is the focus. So we want to display back also this one, that you may see what we are saying. Here is what I'm saying. Even this describe the main thing. Here as I describe it, we are going to use the fiber or the green covering to actually support the soil that will be the last thing. Yeah, the soil will be the last thing. So with all the other things that will be involved, you are just having it stage by step. Every little break or commercial break we've had should be actually something else communicating what we are saying. So the fact that we go up for a break doesn't mean we have stopped working. We are working and streaming. We may be streaming from a different source or a different thing or having a direct or interaction with social, whatever. Yeah, I just want to put it that way. Or having interaction with people somewhere or discussing something that will help others also find their way through. So this is why Mission and Ministry Sylvester is actually of different kind of lifestyle. What is preventing you from earning or getting something? But is there a plan for your life or future? Let the God that also ordained heaven, the God that is able to kill and raise, the God that also predestined this generation and have a beginning and have a new beginning, the God that says he will and he would always do this. We let him rule and judge your enemies according to how you are walking and understanding given to you according to the Spirit of the Lord. Thank you, Holy Spirit, power, the power to be in the very place here. The air is with us. We want to thank the distance and people intelligently given here to what? Understanding that we can create. So you don't build certain things on some people. Once you have access to the environment, make sure you have an intelligence of the angels that also bring you into real activities. So let it not fail when the spirit is at work. When the spirit is at work, actually put yourself or make yourself available so that the Spirit of the Lord is able to what? Carry through. Now let's also cut short to this. But this is it. MMSC intelligent or intelligence covering. Here it is. What does it require? Intelligent covering here now requires what? A fiber plant or plant for covering. Where would you find it? Maybe at a jungle. So that's why all that we put and in our design, everything communicates what. So this is a great screen that even gives you all you need right away. Thank you so much. Now let's get quickly back to where our main focus is. So here, this is what we'll be cutting these plants as I have done quite a few of them. Look at it. You can see even doing this alone gives way for clearance and preparation of what? Even the field. So I did not just come out, or you don't just see as a cutlass, or you do not just see a military or commander or a soldier with a sword or weapon and think that he's not in his senses. That is the weapon with it he can work, for he has been trained. Now this is where Holy Spirit or the God train you. A God is a military, a God is a commanding authority, a soldier. A God is a killing and raising life. A God is judgment and interceding. That's it. So this is where we say we are actually going to be talking about not just everything, but what the Lord has given us. Yes. So you will see how we will gather some of this in and convey it to the house. And the last thing, actually, the last thing you see on the channel with our sea coal will be after covering with this one, and then the soil or dust going on top of it. Then the last thing I'll tell you is that we'll put fire into it. So fire is going to go in it. So after firework, then we'll create or make holes around it like a military or the ammo, the ammo, the secret weapons. So it will be just like holes made through or weapon or holes made for bullets to come out. So as we're going to put that thing in, it's going to contain what? Pressure, fire, like so many forces will be within. All that we will do is this. I've told you. So even if I didn't come live with it again to show you that it is in this, but it's just that you have to look at it at the final stage where I'm completely all right with it. Thank you. Now we go for maybe some of the things we've got it so far. Here it is. So I told you being in here is for a reason. Now having even weedicide or weeds or all other things, just make sure you apply it where you have to. So this is weed, or I call it what? Fiber plants. I name things according to how the intelligence tells you. So these are what? Fiber plants, because I know what is going to be needed for. All right. So this is it. I just came cutting or slashing on top or slashing there the nip part of it, or just where I can have enough or volume of what? The fiber plant. Here, this. So this is what I've actually got it so far. I'm going to convey it to the house. Now look at a few activities here. So certain things you must just allow it to work. Looking at this very stage, I have gathered quite a number of them here in these groups. So you see they are in bunch and groups. Bunch at the same time in groups. Just take a look at that place. For just receiving or getting what I need out of the forest or the jungle, how to make way or make a sign for someone who had actually entered there. And this is another one. You can see my greatness and all of that. The artist of the universe and the artist of the gardens, or the things that makes us go on with activities like this. So I will not just like, look at it. When I need air, the Lord will supply more and abundantly. You can see that. It is right there. And the heavens have not failed to giving up their best and producing the best continuously. Is the right course. So I follow a good course, a true course, that we may not see things the way people understand it, but what? Having it as you will not fail. Of understanding, he said that we should understand. Now, with understanding, we can prove nothing like a God that exists or to be real. But when you human begin to act and actually in all areas. Now, if you were anybody at all, you should know how to just do things. So putting the environment, the term putting an environment into uses or usefulness, this is it. So you must be what? Resourceful. But how do I become resourceful? When I may need it and know when to apply it. This in life. Or you use in roofing. Yeah, all these things have purposes for sheltering human life. At the same time, feeding other beasts or creatures. Or for your personal need. You need it all. So it is this I come to an end of our daily broadcast. Just for the time we prepared our shadow. A period, we can say, not a period that comes to your mind. Okay, a time, or this is just artistically duration. So duration of our broadcast, here we end. I would say thank you. The Lord is the greatest. Let him rule and war against your enemies. That is the judgment. All that we do goes through pain. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching us live broadcast from the great goddess. Thank you.